Originally a company that manufactured telescopes and binoculars, Nikon was founded in 1917 in Japan. By 1932, the company once adopted the name Nikkor as a brand for camera lenses. Nikon has become a leader not just in cameras, but also has been involved in healthcare with the study of live cells with the elite production of microscopes, among other things. Like many, Nikon has taken a hit during coronavirus, but that has merely added insult to injury as the company had previously been having tough times. Profits and revenue had fallen significantly in 2019. The report from Nikon doesn't seem to pull any punches, saying that sales plan for mirrorless cameras was overestimated, and the company more broadly suffered from slow execution on drawn-out decision-making. More recently, Nikon released a statement stating the effects of COVID-19 on the imaging company. Uncertainty regarding production of future products was indicated, as well as canceled events, seminars, and exhibitions. Analysis of stock history from Yahoo Finance reveals high and low trends over the past year. Graphical representations have been prepared from raw stock data. Calculations of mean, median, mode, and standard deviation of the adjusted daily closing stock price have also been provided. These samples have been designed for senior management for statistical inference supporting decision making. This scatter plot shows the trend with the highest Nikon share prices over the past 12 months. Clearly, the trend is descending. As stock value decreases, additional shares of the stock often need to be sold to raise the same money. If the stock price continues to fall, Nikon might be forced possibly to borrow money. Lower stock prices, however, could limit our options with creditors. As we know, creditors favor companies with higher priced shares, which typically correlate with a company's earnings. The shareholders, who likely include company executives, are affected with the loss of money as stock options often allot for a portion of their overall earnings. When stock prices are on the rise, executives sometimes are cut from their positions. The salaries of executives and their bonuses are not easy to sustain during times of financial loss. Top operatives are therefore often cut during times of financial crisis. Nikon clearly is declining from a vantage point. It is a possibility that cuts are coming down the pike. This scatter plot shows the lowest Nikon share price over the past 12 months. This is a different perspective than the last slide, illustrating the lowest stock value, but clearly the trend is on the decline for shareholders. Share prices tend to vary as a result of many factors: the economy as a whole, political and environmental influences, changes within the industry, and of course, this year, COVID-19. This histogram represents the adjusted daily closing stock price over the past year. The opening and closing prices, otherwise known as the open and close, are considered carefully in market analysis. Investors and traders value high closing prices as a sign of confidence in the stock and willingness for shareholders to hold overnight. Opening prices and daily traffic are less important. The fluctuation demonstrated in this histogram represents instability and unpredictability. Here the stock trading volume for Nikon is highlighted in a histogram. Trading volume is another indicator that is frequently monitored to assess the activity and security of the market and particular stocks. Trading volume can legitimize a trend or trend reversal and aids investors in buying and selling decisions. When trading volume increases, prices and security generally also increase. When trading volume decreases, prices decrease, and investors often consider selling. With potential for loss of shareholders, it is clear that Nikon needs to up the game to survive this unprecedented and unpredictable time of discourse. Further supporting the downward trend and the need for strategy to regain advantage is traditional analysis of descriptive statistics. This slide represents the analysis of these statistics for adjusted daily closing stock price over these past 12 months. To review, the mean is the average of a numerical data set. The median is a measure that represents the center of a numerical data set and has an equal number of data on either side of it. And mode is, of course, the most common value in the data set. The mean here is higher than the mode and the median as share prices were higher at the beginning of this 12-month window. The mode and median are significantly less than the mean or average for closing stock prices. There can be no doubt with the analysis that we have outlined here today that there's a downward trend in the value of shares. What can be done to regain advantage? Nikon has unforeseen losses reported over this past year. Today, we have illustrated the downward trend in share prices and volume. Although sustaining competitive advantage has unprecedented challenges, Nikon has been a leader in the industry since 1917. Today, we report a downward trend, but as usual, tomorrow, Nikon will rise with new strategy and innovation.